Alright, I think we're good to go. Welcome in. This is another edition of the Bagel Bytes Tuesday TikTok Tilt. So this is something that Beer League teammate Limp Bagel he set up a Discord for some of his TikTok followers who want to get into Rando to do a weekly race. So we're doing a weekly race. This one is one of the favorites of the community. It is a standard start enemizer, so enemies can be anywhere really, and boss shuffle, so the bosses are not linked to their own dungeon. They can be anywhere, and two of them have a chance to spawn twice for the because they're the light world bosses in vanilla spawn in Ganon's Tower. I think we're just about ready to start, right? Looks like it. We got 5 racers. Me, Bagel, Emok, and a couple of his TikTok followers, Grow, and a Ninja Mongoose. So it should be good. We're gonna get kicked off here in like 5 seconds. Sub 2 hours guaranteed. Okay. Thanks, Uncle. If anyone is interested in joining this, I did pin a link to Bagel's Discord in the chat. You can tell it's Enemizer because the enemies are all janky looking. Those are green guards, I think. Some kind of guards. Oh, it's bomb escape. Oh boy. I shouldn't have done that. That was not smart. Kidding? Alright. That's not gonna come back to haunt us. Of course it won't. They're in the bomb pack, huh? Refill those. Where'd he go? Oh. Got 2 of them back anyways. Now I don't care as much if I die because we'll just start at this beginning of the castle. That's fine. Is the beauty, excuse me, the beauty of Enemizer is you don't know what the heck is going to show up. Beautiful. That's actually really good. I think you start with 5 bombs if you save quit. Or I guess you probably want a death warp, right? Actually, I don't know if it matters. Serve some bombs if we can. Alright, there's more. That's good, I guess. Bomb escape is easily the worst. The worst start. It's not even a question. Okay. The last time we did one of these, I think there were a bunch of rollers in the back, and I want to say I had like a 13-minute escape, which wasn't even the worst time. So the trick with this is just to get through it. And I just want to get to the sewers. Once you get to the sewers, you restart basically right in front of the door. Like you restart like here. Alright, what fresh hell awaits us? Oh, that's a good start. Mouse, nice. Oh, this room looks like it sucks. Okay. Another Vemos, lovely. That other room is pretty rough because you couldn't even kill anything to get through it. Another Vemos, nice. Oh, all the Vemos. V-Mouse. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is good. This is good. Don't die now. Okay, good. We have seen the map, so we need to check the sanctuary chest. So close. Okay. One hit. Okay. Alright, we got through at 7:22. And more bombs. Okay. Well, that's over. Now we can, like, do stuff. Forget it. Well, that was dangerous. Why is that hiding under a bush? Less lovely? I don't normally go for pieces of heart, but until we get a weapon, I'm gonna want it. Take free money, sure. Oh, okay. Fun. Pengator trapped in there, that's cool. I like that. Alright, so we're out of the worst of it, I think. Chicken Hut is going to be interesting, because there's 5 spawns there. We might have to wait on that. Thank heart. Hey, alright. That's not a weapon, but it's close. And I'll take it. That might help us with Chicken Hut a little bit. We got a little bit of health too, which is nice. It's a book, early book. Yeah, this could be bad, but we'll see. That could have been worse. That could have been worse. I didn't know that you couldn't stun them. It just knocks them back with the hook shot. A little lightning bolt. Ether, ether. I always called it ether. Bombs. I might have to buy bombs, but we'll see. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do? Farm a bomb or two, maybe? Ah. Hope we can kill everything in here with hook shot. Nice, okay. Oh. Just doesn't come over the gap. That's weird. But alright. Oh, Lionel, it's nice to see you. Gibdos. A lot of Lionels on the water. That's... I only lost one bomb there. That's not terrible, I guess. Okay. I thought you could hook to that table. Apparently not. Apparently not. Tons of money. Zora might be a thing, but I really want to wait for Flippers or Moon Pearl before I go up there, so I can check everything at once. Oh, Vanilla Crow. If we can get into desert, we can check a couple of things. Another 300. Is it worth going to get that? It might be. It might be. We'll see. Alright, well, we can't do anything in here. Only see which key is on the torch, I guess. Small, okay. We'll grab the 300 and then we'll go over to Agina. And then, probably Saha Eastern area next. It's gotta be some kind of progression, either there or on Zora. I think those are the only places we have left. Ice Palace. Okay. Doesn't progress us anywhere. We can get some stuff on Death Mountain, I guess. We'd have to sequence break to do it, at least as of right now. So this mode I'm not as worried about. I didn't hit the switch. Not as worried about double dipping dungeons. I feel like we're gonna have to do it a decent amount. This is a crystal at the very least. I do need to do a map check. Haven't done one of those yet. That powder's good. Doesn't open up the check yet. I'm gonna take a hit here. There's no avoiding it. Did I get that? I did. Alright, that is Dark World access, and I'm just gonna... Hold on, we didn't get... I'm just gonna call it there. I don't want to go through the dark room in Enemizer. Now we have Dark World access. Huzzah! Yep, I want to check that. So Hera... There's one other pendant and both red crystals in the Dark World. Spike Roller, hello? Alright, so Skull Woods is... the pendant, and Thieves Town and Swamp Palace are our 5-6. So we have dungeon info. Hello, Beamos. Again, lots of Beamoses. Okay, I don't hate the... Oh, if I have to Death Warp somewhere, that's not going to be ideal, but... Is this a heart? It's nothing. Okay. I don't think I've ever checked that pot, so I didn't know. I thought I could sneak by. Alright, let's see what's in here. Thanks, game. Re-item front? Possible. Re-item front. A useless item front, too. Whiz robes, nice. Stun prize. 20 bucks. Not that we need money, but... Ow. Thank you, Hinox. That could have been worse. Oh, this... all kinds of terrible. Not even sure we need to bomb the floor. Oh, I have powder. Wait a minute. That is our last item. At this point, we have to save and quit. But I want to see if we get the compass down here. Actually, I guess we wouldn't save and quit, we'd death for it. So I want to get rid of my fairy. Alright, we're not going to get it. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Actually, go get some information. It's fine. Gonna have the boss kill me anyways. Since it wasn't blind, if we just walk in here, we'll be able to see who it is. It's Cold Stare. Alright, now we know. That'll be easy. Once we get something, we can just waltz right in there and kill him. know why I'm going to pick up every rupee. I don't need to. I will pick up that magic, though. Okay, that's fine. You know what, let's go grab the smith. How about that? We can turn him in and then we can sequence break Death Mountain, most likely. Jeremiah's going for a walk. Screen's so much nicer without those enemies that drop bombs. Like boots, that's good. Finally. Okay, alright, good. So that's Death Mountain access in logic. The first sword, 31 minutes. We need to go to Hype Cave to get it. This is where we find, like, 3. Like, Death Mountain will have 2 of them or something. Alright, so we check Bonk Rocks. Yep, what'd I tell you? We're gonna find a couple now. So I want to wait until I find the lamp to go to Eastern. Just because of that dark room, it's hiding the... well, it locks the big key. Alright, let's go bring you home, and then go up to Death Mountain. That dark room I will probably try. Old Man Rescue. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Should probably do this now. I'm as close as I'm ever gonna get to it, so... kinda have to. The swag shovel dash, though. Alright. I thought I was gonna get hit. It was actually easier coming from this way. I like that. I like that. Alright, auto logic wavy coin. Oh, half magic locked by mirror. I will want that. Those arrows can rot, though. We can actually do the Dark Death Mountain side, too. Not at the same time, but... we can definitely do it. We'll have to go up, we'll do Spiral Cave, and then come back down and climb it again. Hey, alright. So maybe Meyer area is the next... okay. I mean, the good news is once we find... like, we'll be able to go mode some dungeons if we keep finding items at this rate. So that'll be good. Alright, we'll scout what's up here. Just bombs. We're not gonna want that. Alright, now we can do some Dark World exploration over here. That's a cool little skip. It's not super hard to do, it just takes a little practice. I got 1.0'd. So 1.0'd means there's a... something that happens only in the Japanese 1.0 version of the game, which the randomizer runs on, where you can get hit by enemies even as you're falling down a hole or a pit. Alright, ether there. Let's just do that. Excuse me? That's not gonna be fun. Not even sure that's possible. That's not happening. I'm gonna need, I mean, we'll try it. Yeah, I need to get over there with the cape or what's it called? Burna. This could be a seed where we need to do Aga to get over to pod area. Not there yet, but we have some stuff we can check over here. We can go get purple chest. We can go into Skull Woods, which we haven't yet. That's double ether. We can. I might look up Kern Jump and see if I can do it. Let's pull that up quick. Okay. Sorry, Coco. So there's 2 items in here. It's also possible that we could beat this boss. Okay. That's actually one of the things I think we needed for Kern Jump, maybe? Actually not sure. I know you need it to splash to lead. I might just be bombs for Kern. But we ran into this problem in the Casboot seed last night. Have the lamp. We can do this. Alright, that's our second item. We're just looking for... the big key. And potentially the compass, we can figure out what exactly we need to do. I think I am going to go look for that compass. I don't want to go all the way down to the boss if I don't have to. Although, I hope this is the big key, otherwise I think cutscene, chest, okay. I have to leave the super tile, I guess. Reset that floor. Well, we're just gonna... I'm not doing cutscene. We're gonna YOLO, and I have to save and quit out of here anyways. So, we get down there and... we get down there and it's somebody we can't beat, then we just save and quit and get out. But there's a good amount of bosses we can beat. I think it's just... ooh, hello. What, Trinex, Cold Stare, which we've already seen one of those. It's just Trinex and Cold Stare, right? We can't beat? I think pretty safe bet we at least try it. It's Vanilla Vidi. Not the greatest fight, but we can do it. What? Yeah, this is always the one. It's the furthest on the side. There it is. Our randomizer, I think the item spawns in the middle here. Alright, so the compass was on cutscene, which is fine. So we might need to go into Skull Woods. I think that's the play. Skull Woods, and then we go down to grab the purple chest. Actually, let's refill that. Let's fill that bottle up. Oh, we can't beat Skullwoods without the fire rod, but we can check the front of it at the very least. We can do stuff in desert too. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. That's item number 1. Ah. Okay. Well, we got 1 item anyways. No big key. We're done here. We can grab that purple chest. And we can scout the lumberjack ledge too. I honestly might have to current jump, or try to current jump. But we can turn this in, we can go to desert. Oh, we still have Zora too. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there, I want to go here. Fine. So we can grab at least 1 item out of here. And then it's Zora, and then we might have to consider either current jump or Aga. Who's the boss? Blind? We can beat it. We can beat it. That'll be another... Alright, that's our item. Or was that our first item? Oh, that might have been our first item. That might have been our first item. Yeah, big key compass. The map was in the first... Yeah, that was our first item. So we have an item on blind here. Oh, fun. This shouldn't be too bad. Just gotta wait for him to get... I guess we could sword beam him, actually. Oh, now we can't. Yeah, easy enough. Oh no, that's not what I want. The Lionels, the Lionels. Fine, whatever. Try it again. Yeah, so if you don't want to try the lineup, that's too far. If you get damaged, if you get damaged towards the edge of the screen, you can actually, you'll end up 1 pixel away, which is right where you need to be for this big flipper glitch. Okay, very good. Oh god. Give me something. Hammer. Give me hammer. That's not it. Nope. There it is. So the get fake flippers off of there is pixel perfect, and I think the pixel changes depending on whether or not you have boots. Hopefully we can avoid the lines. Perfect. Well, let's see what's waiting for us up here. Ah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Ice rod we do need, so that's fine. B for a B. And we can't... Oh, that's fine. Can't get this item. It is Bombos, but we don't need... Oh, I shouldn't say we don't need it. We don't need it yet. We can't find Fire Rod. It might be our only way to get to... Oh, yeah. Might be our only way to get to through Ice Palace. That's possible. So this is our last in logic check. Okay. So... That's actually, we can beat, I think, every boss. So we're gonna go back to Eastern now. Even if it's Helmasaur, we can damage his shell with bombs. So I think we can beat every boss. We just have to... Like, we need the hammer to get... we need the hammer to get over to right side, or we need to current jump. We can also beat Skull Woods. Just really don't want to do Aga Tower. See how bad this would have been in the dark. Not the worst room, but without seeing it, you don't know. We didn't lose any bombs, which is good. I do want to keep bombs in case it is Helmasaur. This 50-50 item or compass. Compass. So what do we have? Landmo. Close enough. Okay, I guess we go to Skull Woods, at least get the item. Alright, actually, before we do that, we're going to read Ped. I want to know if I need to beat it. No. I don't know why I did that. Actually, we should probably go beat, what's it called? Evestown while we're here, too. We can just walk right in and beat Cold Stare. One head down. Up or whatever, 2 down. And that's it. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, thanks. Alright, so that's 4. Skullwoods is a pendant, but it has an item. Then we could fake flip her into ice. I don't think that's the answer. It might come down to... Oh yeah, that's right, I knew that. It might come down to that Kern jump. Let's get out of the way. Right, whatever. what do we have for keys here? We've got 2. Alright, so I don't even need this key at the end. If we can avoid the boss. That might be faster, actually. Alright. So that's fine. Don't even need to beat the boss. So I'm just trying to look at the current jump setup. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. So the current jump, you have to get over to this screen right here. Alright, perfect. Okay, so let's see. I think that's it right there. Might be a little too high, maybe. Do I have to hold down? Alright, let's try. Oh, I did it. Oh, baby, let's go. I can't believe that worked. So that one, I actually used a... Oh, hello. So the way it works... Sorry, I had to concentrate on that one. The way it works, essentially, is you bomb damage yourself into the, like, down to the 1 pixel away, and then you hold down and you screen transition your way into you hold down through the screen transition and it essentially gets you your fake flippers glitch. I will take some bombs. Yes, perfect. So that was worth not having to do Aga. That's gonna save me a couple of minutes for sure. So I have a feeling we're gonna find the hammer over here somewhere. I think we almost have to at this point, right? Or something that leads to the hammer, but you are absolutely expected to beat Aga in the seed. No, the Kazboot seed that was the weekly seed from last night was a similar situation. You had to hammer ended up being in pod along with Lippers, I think it was. So both of those items were in pod, so you absolutely had to beat Aga. And Samaria was on Pyramid Ledge, which those are the 3 items I needed for go mode. So being late to the party there, not great. But the trick on that is just getting the placement correct and the timing to let go of the bomb. I think I could have had it a couple of times earlier. I just didn't. I wasn't holding it down through the screen transition. So what do we still need? We need hammer. We need mirror. Right? I think that's it. And flippers. So I want to refill the old bomb count here as much as I can. Oh, I don't have the key, so I can't do that. Enough. And there's the hammer. So absolutely. That also means that that's a small key that I skipped, which is nice. I do not have the big key, right? No. Hammer and pod. Classic. So TR is open. And Hera's open, but I don't want to do Hera. That's small key. Pretty sure. Even though I think it will be... I think it will be faster just to walk back out. Who is the boss here? We've got Vanilla Helma. Yeah, that has to be a small key, I'm pretty sure. In Harmless Hellway. And we're full on bombs. Look at that. So we need mirror and flippers. And that's just for swamp. But TR is the next play. Has to be. Take that. All right. So hopefully this is an item. Otherwise, we got to go back and do what's it called? It is. So no Harmless Hellway. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about Hera. We're not gonna worry about what's it called? Ether Tablet. Even though half magic's over there, can't get it. So not too worried about it. If I have to run all the way back, then so be it. Oh, that's not the way we want to go. That's not the way we want to go. Come back? No? You're gonna be like that, huh? Okay. Easy enough. After this, I think we go back to Death Mountain and do all the Light World stuff. Hera, Ether. Hopefully half magic. I'm gonna go this way, but that's okay. Actually, I guess it makes sense if you don't have mirror, right? My uncle at the beginning said this was guaranteed sub 2, and I don't see that, so I think our uncle lied to us. Yeah, we don't have invincibility, although it's Enemizer, so whatever. There's no rollers in here. Hopefully no chain chomps. Oh yeah. Hey. Even better. How do I walk into that? It's literally just moving in a predictable circle. I'm gonna actually do that. I have to check it. Because we are still looking for items, which stinks. Because that's what happens. It's alright. Just imagine if the flippers are in... Okay. I was gonna say, imagine if the flippers are in Mimic Cave. That actually gives us a chance to get some other stuff on Dark Death Mountain, so... probably do that next. Key. Yep. Had to be. Alright, so there's still 3 items in this dungeon. There's, what, 5 checks? We still don't have, like, haven't found the compass either. Oh, there it is. Argus. Alright, so items the rest of the way. That's one. So we're flippers. Flippers for go. That's good, actually. I'd rather have the flippers as the go mode item. It limits the amount of places we can check. Although we have most of the smith chain now. Alright, so that mirror makes it easier to check. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. And I can grab the half magic on the way back up. Actually, let's just grab it now. And then we'll just go mode swamp. Figures there's a Lionel there. Thank you, iframes. Drain the dam, please. Pull the lever, whatever. Need that water. Weird, where were all the enemies there? Alright, so this, I mean, not the most friendly seed. But we should come in with a decent enough time. We saved a couple of minutes by doing that current jump, without a doubt. First successful kern jump for me. So we'll take that. Silvers? Whatever. We'll look for silvers. At least on the path. We don't know who the boss is, so it's Trinax. Okay, that's good. That means there's much less chance of a Trinax showing up in inside GT. So we haven't seen Armos, we haven't seen Mod. So those are pretty good candidates to be in there somewhere. We've seen a Helma, we've seen Argus, we've seen Blind, we've seen Cold Stare, Vidi, and Trinax. So it's, yeah, Armos, oh, Moldorm. Armos, Moldorm, and Moth are the three we haven't seen. Although it is possible for any of the bosses to be in there, there's a pretty good chance that some combination of the three we haven't seen yet are in there. So we should get into GT just before 139, probably. So should have a sub 140 entrance into GT, which is, all things considered, not awful. I don't know why I didn't swing my sword there. Would have been so easy. Meh. Yeah, the thing that's going to trip people up is needing to do Aga to get into Pod. Pod had Hammer, and Hammer locked Flippers and Mirror. But Emok and I both ran the seed last night, so it's probably going to be on our minds. Oh, it's only on this side. So I think the compass just tells you that Aga is waiting at the top of the tower. I'll check it. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it tells you. It didn't tell you what the other three bosses are. Oh, it's a mimic. I was wondering what that was. That's enough of you. Just faster to take that hit. Another roller, huh? I wonder what's gonna be in here. Oh, baby. That room looks terrible. Watch it be in tile room. Hey, silvers. Not gonna say no to some silvers. Oh, I guess we don't know. This could be Armos. It's, oh, Ice Trinix. Ugh. Well, we have the potions. Okay. No, no, I was hitting start. Oh, no. All right. I might as well check tile room first, I guess. That sucks, though. Oh, I don't have... Oh, that was so bad. I had the potion, too. Alright, so it is back there. Oh, come on, get through the door. This is a little quicker to get back, actually. Really? Let's not do that again. Fine. I might as well use the cape. I should use the cape. Ay, ay, ay. There should be a key down here, I think, too, right? No? It says a key upstairs. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So maybe a sub 2? Yeah, I'm not ashamed of taking that at this point. Just wish I had the net. Hot enemies. let's see what we got here. Moth, love it. Oof. What do we got? What do we got? It's not too bad. That's not too bad. So that half magic, absolutely necessary, by the way. And I do need to get a key. That had the key, that's fine. What is this one? This is Moldorm. Vanilla Moldorm. Only 3 eyes. We're tempered sword. We're doing it tempered style. Why won't you go in the door? There we go. Go in the door. Ah. Give me a good pattern. Okay, that's good, that's good. Victor's first good pattern was right at the end. We only needed 1 hit. Alright, so we have no potions. So I need to make sure I get that torch glitch. And spin to win. No one's finished yet of the 5. Let's see if we can get the 1-on-1 here. If Dr. John will be proud of me. Alright. And we got it. We got it. want to make sure I get this torch glitch. I'm going to forego... Oh, I don't... Actually, wait. I have silvers. I should still try to get the torch glitch, but... Alright, let's wait. And that'll do it. Ganon down. Oh, that was a slog and a half. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. Sub 157 hype. Hype. And we took it. Wow, what a seed. Oh, man. Some absolutely brutal logic, though. And I guess the good news is I didn't touch anything in ice at all. I also didn't touch hair. See, the only pendant dungeon I went into was Skull Woods. And that ended up having a sword, so not the worst thing. But yeah, the hammer being in pod and then flippers being locked behind hammer in on TR boss. Absolutely brutal. Oh, Emok, I bopped him by less than a minute. He just finished. I wonder what he thought of this. I'll have to give him a shout. Yeah, so I finished 1:56:54 official race time.gg time. Emok 1:57:37. So 45-ish seconds, 47 seconds. No, 43 seconds. So very, very close. Very, very close. I wonder where it was Bagel, Grow. I wonder where they are. Let's pop it open and see. Slow that down. Oh, Bagel's on. He's doing Master Sword Ganon, it looks like. So he should be finishing up in a couple of minutes. Let's check out Grow. He's the only other one that streams on Twitch. Ninja Mongoose streams on TikTok, I think, so. Can't see where they are. Alright, Grow is on. He just beat Ice Trinex. So, he'll be climbing shortly. He'll be done in probably the 10-ish minutes. Three deaths. Two of them were intentional-ish. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Yeah, that was dumb. I agree, Mock. GG's. GG's. So, I hope you had the same thought as I did about 45, 50 minutes in. Like, there's no way that Hammer's in pot again, right? And sure as shit, it was in pod. The only good news is I did try and successfully complete the kern jump, so I skipped AGA 1 completely. Well, good news for me, I guess. It took me all 10 bombs to do it, but I did it, which was kind of cool. But yeah, how about hammer in pod leading to go mode, mirror, and flippers in TR. Absolutely brutal. Oh, you tried to get bombos. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I definitely don't know how to splash delete, so I didn't even bother. I just was like, all right, if we need it, I know where it is. You never fake flip it. Yeah, I mean, it took me a couple of tries. I got hit 2 or 3 times trying to fake flipper, but I did, and I did eventually do it because I did everything I could before trying the current jump. So I ended up getting ice rod a little bit early. Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, it's a relatively quick check once you get flippers to go to the waterfall cave. It's under a minute, so I could see that. And like you said, if it's there, you save I don't know how many minutes not digging through swamp. So I think it's worth it. Popped off when you saw oh the ice Trinex. I took a death there. I took a death with a blue potion. I didn't hit the start button in time, so I ended up taking a death and had to go back and almost took a death again. But luckily, I had enough magic to use the cape on the third phase. Right. That's right. I forgot that Trinex was also on in Swamp. I was thinking the Ice Trinex. That thing kicked my ass. Yeah, I had a green and a blue, and I used the green on the first fight, and then I didn't get to the blue in time, and then I went back and had to use it, and I think I finished on like 4 hearts. Like I said, I used the cape to beat the third phase. A Bagel 201. I'm pleasantly surprised I got a sub 2 on this one. This one sucked. Not a fan. Yeah, after I took the death on the first time through Ice Trinex, uh I did Tile Room and ended up going full right side to get back to Ice Trinex. I think it's just a little bit quicker. Yeah, I mean I when I got up to I didn't look until I got to Aga 2. And I was like, "Oh, no one finished. Like maybe I have a chance." And I finished and I was like, "Oh my god, I kind of brutal." And then I saw you finish right behind me. I was like, "Well, yet again, you and I within a minute of each other." Ugh, brutal seed though. I will absolutely take a sub 2 on this one. I didn't die and escape, which was nice. I was kind of half predicting, like, when I saw bombs, I was like, oh, this is going to be a rough escape. I think my escape was like, it was 7 and change. It was under 8 minutes, but it got a little hairy. Yeah, I mean, that death on Ice Trinex set me back a couple of minutes for sure. Trying to think of what else I did that was kind of a weird. I didn't touch Ice. I didn't touch Hera. I didn't do hammer pegs or. Oh no, I did purple chest. I didn't do hammer pegs or K45. I didn't do either of the tablets. But I double dipped Eastern. I double dipped um, Thieves. I double dipped Skull, actually, which was kind of. I don't know. My routing was a little weird. Just trying not to do AGA 1. Where if I had just bit the bullet and did it, I might have saved a little bit of time. Yeah, I got both items in Skull. Actually, before I went into Skull the second time, I read Ped, saw it was nothing, and then the second item was the sword in the back, and I just said forget it and left. I didn't beat whatever the boss was. I didn't even look. But pretty gross. Pretty gross. All right, that'll do it. I'm out of here. I gotta get ready, go to bed, and get back to work tomorrow. I haven't looked to see if a new Reddit seed's posted, but if it hasn't, I might tomorrow run last week's. Didn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I did. I didn't check it either way. So I don't even know. But I didn't see Armos, and I didn't see. Oh, I guess we saw Moth, and Moldorm in TR. So I guess Armos had to be on there, out there somewhere. No new Reddit seed yet. Yeah, if it doesn't come in by tomorrow, I might run last week's tomorrow. I might do it anyways. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. All right, that'll do it. Let's see. Grow, I think, is finishing up. I checked as soon as I finished, and he had just beaten Ice Trinex. But let's see. Maybe we can raid him. Oh, I think he's on the Ganon fight. So yeah, let's just raid him anyways. Why not? Quick little raid. He's on phase 4. All right. Have a great night. GG's again, Emok. And I will see y'all later. Raid to grow. Finishing up this same seed incoming.